The school year is winding down in districts all across Nebraska, but tough decisions lie ahead for administrators when it comes to your kids and budget cuts.
The state school aid formula is so reliant on property taxes, some districts are running out of places to cut. In tonight's special report, Nick Starling takes a look at the problem and how districts are addressing it.
While most schools are now out for the summer, school administrators are crunching the numbers and making difficult budget decisions. But will these cost-cutting measures have an effect on your child's education? And what can be done about the funding shortage? Metro school districts had a tough year trying to stay within their financial means.
You're starting to really see and feel the squeeze that we are under with our budgets.
Millard School Superintendent Jim Sutphin says his district is tightening its budget belt.
The things we are trying to do is to continue to make the cuts as far away from the classroom as you can.
Sutphin says the district is looking at cutting more than $4 million from the budget. 30 teachers, bus routes, and overtime are on the chopping block.
But really, when you think about it, when you're reducing custodial services, that has an impact on a classroom too, on the cleanliness of the classroom. But the direct instructional pieces, we're really trying to be careful and mindful of, and to make those the last cuts.
I picked you because of the quality of the instrumental music program.
The Westside School District also had a contentious budget battle this year. It trimmed $4 million to close a $5 million budget gap.
Sometimes we can't do everything that we've always done, so we'll have to make those sort of priority decisions as we go forward.
Westside Superintendent Blaine McCann says the district cut several substitute positions and elementary Spanish. The common denominators for the financial problems: lack of new development inside the districts and flattening property values. Many superintendents say the current state aid formula, created over 25 years ago, puts too much reliance on property taxes.
Where do you trim? Where do you cut?
Senator Rick Kalowski sits on the legislature's Education Committee. The former Millard West principal says lawmakers are trying to reevaluate the current funding formula.
So we need to, I think, rethink education. And if we don't rethink it, we're going to compartmentalize little fixes. And we're going to do something here that will need more work later on, or something else is supported.
Today we rank 49th in the percentage of K-12 that's funded by the state. We're second most reliant on property taxes. So with that come some challenges.
Open Sky Policy Executive Director Renee Fry says even for some of the districts that do receive adequate funding, the amount of state funding fluctuates.
The amount of funding can vary significantly from year to year and really cause issues for districts who may lose a tremendous amount of resources.
Some say a school funding solution would be to equalize property, income, and sales taxes.
But in order to have a reduction in property tax, something's going to happen with sales and income tax.
But more than likely, if change does happen, it may be a slow shift rather than a dramatic overhaul. It's too soon to tell what impact eliminating the Learning Community Common Levy will have on different school districts, but the majority of them agree it needed to go. Reporting in studio, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.